Oh, yes. I hope everybody's doing great out there. I hope life is good. I hope everybody had a beautiful week out there. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to share this out and then I will get started. I hope everybody is doing great out there. I hope life is good. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. Good morning. Let me see if I can see who that is. Brandon Metz. Hey, Brandon. Good morning. It's so crazy you popped on. I was thinking about you. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about the situation that you were having, and I was hoping that like it all went well with, with the woman. I don't want to give too much of your business with your soon-to-be ex. I was hoping that everything went well for you with that. I was like, why am I like, why did that pop into my head? I was like doing my makeup and you popped into my head. It was weird. There it is. I have multiple extension cords over here for when I record because I need to plug in the lamps and then I need to plug in the charger and then I have the coffee pot close by so I don't have to keep running around. Yeah. All right. So I start with the 23rd Psalm. Oh, I forgot. I have to share everything. Okay, let's see. Let me share this. Happy Sunday, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages for the Collective. Okay, this is a phrase I always use, but I'm just hearing it right now. If it wasn't for those meddling kids, I could have gotten away with it. Oh, it's still up in the air, Brandon. I hope it gets worked out for everyone's highest good. I hope you get what you want out of this. I hope it works out for the highest good. I just heard if it wasn't for those meddling kids, I could have gotten away with it. So, that's from Scooby-Doo. That's from Scooby-Doo. It's like all the monsters were in fact humans, remember? So in Scooby-Doo, you guys know what Scooby-Doo is, right? Most of you, maybe younger people don't. I don't know. Maybe the younger generation doesn't know, but basically, they were like their little entourage of like little detectives and debunkers and mystery, they try to figure out mysteries. So Scooby-Doo and gang, it was always like a human in like a costume that was like doing bad things. And then at the end of it, the criminals would go, if it wasn't for these meddling kids, I could have gotten away with it. So if it wasn't for your spiritual gift, somebody could have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for somebody telling you, they could have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for God and the angels, they could have gotten away with it. So somebody's energy is, if it wasn't for those meddling kids, I could have gotten away with it. So somebody's upset because they couldn't get away with something. So somebody's like freaked out. So I do start with the 23rd Psalm. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. I know I am. I'll tell you guys in a minute. But yes, let's do the 23rd Psalm. Okay. I recite it 3 times, so if I sound like a broken record, that is why. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. So I hope everybody had an amazing week. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Carmo. Sorry, I can't see from that far away. And then I think it says Lucia, Lundia. If I'm pronouncing your names wrong, I'm going to say good morning to everybody individually when the live is over. The camera's very, very far away, and I need some spectacles. I need some specs. Okay, so I had an amazing week. I had one strange thing happen, but thank God it got worked out. Thank God. Yeah. I learned a few lessons. These streets ain't safe. These streets ain't safe at all. Yes. I decided to open a PayPal and a Zelle, and now everybody and their mama has my personal information. So I closed down the PayPal and I closed down the Zelle. These streets ain't safe out here. So I have, and I'm not trying to offend anyone at all. Please, nobody get offended. Some of these people this was very innocent, right? This is very, very innocent. Some people just wanted to meet me. They had no malicious intent, and I think they didn't realize I'm a little bit traumatized from all the stalking incidents of my past. They did not realize, but it was innocent. They just, now that they had all my information, they decided to just say hello. Thank you for the gift. I'm not upset. But I'm human, so I don't want to make anybody feel bad. So that happened, and then I've had some new people. This is not about the person who just genuinely just wanted to meet me and say hello, like, hey, we're in the same, area. Just want to say, this is not, so please, this is not you. I think you're great. I think you're wonderful. And I was actually flattered. I was honestly flattered. So this is not directed at you. I'm taking, you're out of this category now. I'm opening up a new category. Now I have strange men. When I say strange men, means I don't know them. So please understand what I'm saying. Strange man meaning I don't know them. Stranger, I guess, a stranger man. Stranger? So when I say strange man, I mean stranger. So strange men, that means plural, multiple, a lot of them. Now, see it on my cameras. They walk to my door. They do a U-turn and turn back at all hours of the night. These are men seemingly in their late 20s, 30s, 40s. I mean, I used to have a gang of 13 to 15-year-olds that would do it 7 to 8 times a night and stare directly into the camera. But the office manager got on it and they don't do it anymore. But yeah. This is a teacup that I'm drinking coffee out of. I mean, this is a teacup, yeah, that I put coffee in. I buy a lot of beautiful things and I barely ever use them. So my New Year's resolution is to use the things that I own. I'm very much an Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I've got gadgets and trinkets aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. What's that thing in the box? I've got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more. Yeah, so I've decided to cool it with all that. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. No more. I don't need any more. Okay, so if you are one of those people that are doing the U-turns, I'm like literally shaking and I feel like, okay, we don't, yeah. So if you are some of those men, well, again, when I say strange men, I mean stranger means I don't know you, I don't know you. Please don't do it anymore. I'm not offended. It's a safety thing. And, being that it's 1, 2, 3 midnight in the morning, nobody would think it's a good thing, right? It can't be good if it's those hours, right? If you see me in the grocery store or if you see me checking my mail, you're more than welcome to say hello. You're more than welcome. Like I say hello and good morning and good afternoon to everybody I see. I'm a greeter. I'm one of those people. I don't go. So just a little bit of housekeeping. So now I'm going to start the reading. Oh, I got to calm down. Like I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little about that. We're talking about that. I'm sure everybody meant well. Also, I don't do readings in person, so no knocking on the door to ask for readings. I have children and I won't be letting you in. So just, and I'm not blaming anybody. It's nobody's fault but my own. I'm the one who put out the PayPal and the Zelle. It's now closed down. There's no more. I didn't realize that they would be sharing so much information. So, yeah. So I'm going to get started now. But I had an amazing week. I'm drinking coffee. I got this this teacup and this saucer I can't remember, at Ross for $3.49. The set was $3.49. You guys can see it? I've never really been to a thrift store except for when I was like a little kid. So I don't know how much the tea sets go for. But I thought that was a pretty good price. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's do the Archangel Michael cards. Sorry if I triggered anybody out there because I know a lot of you deal with stalkers or unwanted attention. And I am not calling the strange men, strangers, stalkers. I'm not calling you stalkers. And I'm certainly not telling the person who came to meet me a stalker. I'm not saying that. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my audience here. And I hope I didn't trigger anybody. Because I know a lot of you are dealing with actual like stalkers that really want to like make sure you don't breathe anymore. So I hope I didn't trigger anybody this morning. Energy is powerful, and I try to be in a good vibration when I do these videos. All right, a favorable outcome and decide to be happy now and let go of fear now. Oh, how? Yeah. Right on time collective. From Archangel Michael, a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So for some of you, so whatever is on your mind, whatever's weighing on your mind, there will be a favorable outcome to this. Of course, it's let me read it again. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So if it's fair for everyone, right? Decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. So for some of you, sometimes what the universe will do is if you're not appreciative for what you have, they will kind of give you a little bit of a test. Like, hey, remember how bitter things used to be? Here, take a big bite. Do you remember that flavor? Do you want that again? Do ya? Do ya? So start being thankful. Yes. And then we have let go of fear now. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So ego-based thoughts, when people think of the ego can be too much, too little, and it constantly is a sliding scale, right? So sometimes your ego can be inflated. Sometimes your ego can cause you to be very envious or jealous of others. Sometimes your ego can cause you to be arrogant and angry. Sometimes your ego can cause you to think very lowly of yourself. Think you're very, very like your scum at the bottom of somebody's shoe. So it's best to keep the ego in check. You can do that by meditating. You can do that by balancing your chakras. You can do that by literally prayer. I know some people think, God can't do it. Jesus can't. Archangels, I have given you guys my testimony. I'm not going to do it now because most of you have heard it. I've literally witnessed God and the angels with a person, the cashier right in front of me, snap into something else and do something really incredible for me. So, I've witnessed the Holy Spirit stepping in and changing outcomes for me always. So okay, but just don't slam doors because you're going to wake up your brother. Don't go in the toy box either because it makes a lot of noise. Just go to the potty and come back. So God and the angels, the Holy Spirit can step in at any time. It ain't over till it's over. So some of you don't realize that. You guys would be like, it's probably not going to work. You just missed a big opportunity. You could have prayed on this. You could have given God and the angels permission to step in. You could have done all sorts of stuff to get what you wanted. And when I say get what you wanted, I don't mean something like superficial or stupid. I mean, some of you need that job. You need that job. You literally need for God and the angels to grant you this blessing so that you can better your life. You literally need that car to work. You literally need that car to not break down. Some of you literally need to stretch that paycheck the whole entire week. You need to pray on this. You need to ask for help. Don't be like, I'll find a way. Yeah, find a way, but also ask for God and the angels to step in so they can give you more. So some of you need to let go of fear now, decide to be happy now, but also some amazing things are about to pop off for you guys. And all that's needed is a little bit of faith, a little bit of courage. That's it. A little bit of this, a little bit of, can you help a brother or sister out? A little bit of that. Try it and see what wonders can happen through that. Try it. Now, some of you are like, Jamie, I never get good stuff, good things. Are you asking for good things? Are you putting good things out there to the universe to receive good? Because if you are, all you do is do negativity and drama and chaos and lies and slander and envy and jealousy, you're not getting any blessings. It's not going to happen. And any blessings you do get, those are not blessings. That's some deliverance from the devil that's short-lived. It never sticks. So if you want to have ongoing longevity, change your life and change it now. And I am talking to those of you out there that are negative. Like like Dr. Phil says, it's math, not magic. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I sometimes I don't understand people. I'm like, wait a minute. You did all this bad stuff, but you want a blessing? You did all and not, when I say did, none of us are perfect. We all have issues. We all have a past. We all have situations we look back upon and we're like, I wish I didn't do that, or I wish I could have done this different. We all do. Who hasn't? The point is, did you learn from your mistakes? Are you repenting? Are you going to change your life? That's what counts. That is what counts. That's God reads hearts. Whatever your words say, it doesn't really matter. Your actions and what your heart is, that's what matters. I am looking for my Jesus stack. I know I pulled it out of the bag, or I thought I did. Maybe I did. Let's see. So when I say, did you do, like, maybe you did do something, but what are you doing now? What are you doing now is what counts. So whatever you're doing now is the most, oh, there they are. They're right here. I didn't take them out. Look what I got from the Dollar Tree. If you guys have kids that wear Crocs, I got these from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know if this is like, like the Stanley Cups, how people have to have, like, I don't know if these little, shoe charms, I guess they're called shoe charms. I thought it was $1.25 for 4. Don't spray those yet.
No, I was just wondering what side. These are weird because they never have these sides.
Oh, that's true. They did. That's new. Oh, you're right. Okay. So, yeah. So just, as long as you've repented on the past, you can still have a good future. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Ask and it shall be given to you. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. That's what I was just saying. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. John chapter 14, verse 18. Whatsoever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. I feel like some of you out there, you're like, it's just a never ending story of like, I don't know why I can't get ahead. I don't know. Start praying. Add prayer to whatever it is. And guys, I don't know if what I'm saying will resonate, but for me, it does. Think of things that happened in your life. Think of doors that closed. And then what happened after that? Almost always a new, better door opens, right? So I know a lot of people fear change, or they fear when doors close or this or that. If a door is closing, of course, pray about it. Say, God, is this for my highest good? If it's not of my highest good, please help to reopen that door. But if this door closing is of my highest good, please show me the next door, because I know it's going to be better. I know it's going to be even better. Anything that has ever stopped, ended, dissolved, always led me to something greater. I'm a creature of habit. I have no problem with the same routines, the same anything. So what God and the angels, they know this about me. My spirit guides, they'll be like, oh crap, we got to give her a tower. 1-2 punch. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go. Because I would just sit home and just sip green tea all day. But the universe has more in store for me. We're like, get out there. It's kind of like a kid with stage fright. And they're like, you're going on. And then they push you onto the stage. You're like, oh, hello, everyone. So those of you out there, Spirit is about to do that with you. They're like, it's your turn. You need to get, no, I think I'll pass. They're like, no, you won't. Shove. You're getting on that stage. So I know while some of you doors are closing and you're walking through new doors, it might hurt at first, but trust and believe it's a better door. Unless, of course, and I hate that I have to keep saying this, but I do. Every step you take is leading you somewhere, right? Even if it's 10,000 miles down the road, every step you take is leading you closer to whatever your destination is. So if you're walking down a bad road, what's at the end of that bad road is going to be bad. If you're walking down a road of harmony, peace, love, and light, that's where you're going to that's where you're going to go. If you're walking down a path of financial security, that's where you're heading. If you're walking down a path of financial ruin, gambling, drugs, alcohol, overindulging, shopping sprees, addictions, you're headed for somewhere not good. So just wherever your feet are leading you, whatever that road may be, you're going to end up at that destination. So be careful. Because before you know it, you're going to make it there. And you're going to be like, how did I get here? Well, you took a lot of steps to get there. That's how you got there. It didn't just happen. You know, and I on this channel make it a point to not judge you guys. I don't care what you guys do. It's your life. My life is not your life, and your life is not mine. God has a plan for you, and God has a plan for me. Are those plans the same? Heck no. Heck no. So I always tell you guys, there's got to be a cop and there's got to be a robber. There's got to be a villain and there's got to be a saint. We all can't be saints. We all can't be villains. Everybody has their role to play in this world. We're all playing a part, and each part is different. I respect everybody's part that they're playing. Do you? Now, with me saying that, does that mean, well, Jamie Zebra 23 said everybody's playing a part, so that means that I'll invite everybody in, the cops, the robbers, the abusers. No, I didn't say that at all. If they're playing that part that you don't align with, stay the hell away from them and let them play their part in peace. If you're dealing with a liar and a cheater and you're not a liar and a cheater collective, should you stay with that liar and cheater because that's just the role they're playing? Heck no. Go over to the side where they're not lying and cheating. Let them go find their liar and cheater soulmates. Heck no, you don't have to be involved in any of that nonsense. Heck no. So now, Spirit is going to give a description of someone. So this could be a good person, this could be a bad person, whoever this may be, whoever you're thinking of right now. Resting bitch face. So somebody has a resting bee face. So somebody always has that stank look on their face. Pregnant. There could also be somebody pregnant involved here. Obese. Oh, well, goodness. So somebody may mistake this person for a pregnant person. They have a resting bitch face. They may just be out of shape. Or they could be an obese pregnant person. So for some of you, that's the description. So if you guys were thinking of someone negative, somebody positive, your soulmate, that is a description for whoever needs to know it. Now, and I know there's some people, like I always say in almost every Sunday message, I respect people who don't believe in God and the angels and what you have to, everybody's got their own journey, right? I respect everybody, but I'm the type of person that is skeptical of everyone and everything. I'm just a skeptic. So what I try to do is I try to debunk things. Well, if I'm not sure if it's true, let me try to debunk it. Try to debunk God and the angels and Holy Spirit. Try to debunk it. Like test it out. Like try to pray. So if it's not real, you don't lose anything, right? So try to pray and see how it improves your life. Debunk it. If you don't believe it's real, try it. So we have date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. So some of you are going on a date. Patience. Just a few more months and good things come to those who wait. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So there will be a date night between you and somebody that you like. Okay, so there's some stuff occurring. I will read this at the end. So some of you may have a crush on someone, or some of you may feel like, you know what, there's something special between me and this person. I don't know why we're not talking, or I don't know why something's just not panning out the way I hoped it would pan out. So for some of you, you have to be patient because there will be a date night between the two of you. You guys will end up dating. This will end up being something, but not right now. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So if that's your story, if that's your issue going on, just don't, timing might be off. Maybe this person is closing old doors and maybe they don't want to like have somebody that they're kind of with and then start dating you and then it'd be a mess later on. So I respect people who do those things. I would be pretty offended if a man was trying to pursue me and he had a situationship going on. If I would find that out later, I'd be like, okay, it's obvious, you never took me serious. We're done. I'd be like, okay, that's disgusting. No, thank you. So maybe somebody knows this about you, collective, and they're purposely, not speaking, purposely keeping their distance because they don't want to start something off overlapping. I know some people, they have very successful relationships when they overlap relationships, so do you, whatever is good for you, but whoever this person is, they're handling something right now and they're not doing the overlapping relationship thing. Now, gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So there is somebody with some bad habits that are affecting their finances, right? There are people that feed their families and pay their bills on like $200-300 a week. There are people who always have groceries in the refrigerator. They always have a hot meal on the table. Nobody's going without. They have a clean home. They've got a beautiful home. They have the things that they need. And they're not overindulging, overspending. So some of you might have drug problems, alcohol problems, gambling problems, whatever this may be. And then others of you, you just are not good with your finances. And you might have to like take a long, hard look. And I know for some of you, the cost of living places, it's not possible to have those things. And I know you guys might be like, well, some people have food stamps, and they probably do. And that's their business. I feel like if somebody needs something, they should have it. Why should the children suffer? If there's like a family of 10, why should the children starve? So if there's any kind of government assistance to help those people, I feel like it's appropriate, right? Food shouldn't be a luxury. Food is a necessity. And I just, but anyway, that's for another talk. All right. Let's see. Put these back and go to another deck. Okay, let's do the money deck. I hope everybody is doing great today. Happy Sunday. I will be saying good morning to everybody individually. All right. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Love life and savings and gift. Love life. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love and be loved. And then we have savings. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Create a savings for the future. So some of you do need to create savings. You do need to create a nest egg. You do need to have a little something left over in case of a rainy day. Now your love life. So free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love and be loved. So somebody who is financially stable, you may end up dating. So maybe some of you have, excuse me, the kids are sick. So I'm starting to get sick too. So maybe some of you were in the past, you dated people who maybe did not have anything. So you were like, every time you dated somebody, it would be a financial strain. Because like, oh, okay, they don't have a place to live. They need gas money. They need to borrow my car. Now they got to do this. And then they crash my car. Maybe some of you were in the habit of dating people like that. Spirit is bringing you somebody else, a different type of a person. Now, I'm not judging anybody, but I don't think that's appropriate, ladies, for you to be funding men, especially if you have children, because that's literally taking food and money out of your children's mouth to fund a man. I know it's 2025 and that's just what women do now. Why not get somebody who has a job? Why not get somebody who brings some finances to the table? It's one thing if you're both, broke. That makes more sense rather than somebody who has everything that they need and want and they are very comfortable, and then you having to support, fund, and feed a grown adult that you didn't give birth to. So I mean, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it's literally saying that here. Love life, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. So if somebody has literally nothing at all and they come to, and I'm just gonna put it out there. I've been in that situation where I was the one who was in need. And the person I was dating, they had everything that they needed and wanted. And I was the broke one who was pulling on them. And I couldn't focus on the romance aspect when I was dating them because I was in survival mode. So men and women out there, if somebody's in survival mode, they can't give you romantic love because what's at the forefront of their mind is what they need. So be very, very careful about dating somebody in survival mode because they cannot give you their heart because their mind is too focused on what they need. So pay attention to that, men and women out there. Gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. So whatever these new talents may be. So maybe some of you did not know that you enjoyed a certain thing, or you'll do like those mothers on social media that are just literally making a grilled cheese sandwich for their kids. Who would have thought there'd be a market for a stay-at-home mom? And I mean no disrespect. Out of shape, just rolled out of bed, making a kid a grilled cheese sandwich, and they are rolling in the dough. So that's a talent that maybe this person never thought that they had. Maybe they thought, I'm just posting this video just to see what and then boom, it picks up. So maybe some of you are discovering something, maybe not that exact thing, but maybe a talent for something. Maybe some of you, maybe you do woodworking and you're going to make a video about that, whatever it may be. Maybe some of you see someone doing something and you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to go to school for that. And you end up being really, really good at that. So some of you, you're about to discover a new talent that's going to bring in quite a bit of money for you. And, I know you guys are like, making a grilled cheese sandwich is not a talent, but maybe being a good mother is. That is definitely a plus. That's definitely a skill, right? Because there are some people that don't even wake up to feed their kids. All right, let's see. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Assertive. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. And love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. And then we have connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So maybe some of you do want to date, but you don't want to date anybody. So stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So maybe some of you are like, I want to date, but just because I want to date doesn't mean I want to date just anybody. So you have every right to say no and to not, be with someone you don't want to be with. Maybe this is an ex that's trying to reconnect with you. You have every right to not be with this person. Also, spend time outdoors. Maybe you're going to be meeting somebody while you're outdoors, right? Because, unless you're on a dating site, how else would you meet them, right? These weren't in the Ziploc bag. Okay. All right. So let's move on to another deck. Let's do the Goddess Guidance cards. So my challenge for the next 2 weeks is I have to be social. My cards keep saying it's time to be social. It's time to, you guys know I'm not social. I'm an introvert. But Spirit is saying be social. And if, as most of you know, Spirit will give you a spiritual spanking if you don't follow, or they'll give you the tower. So I'm like, listen, I'm too old for this. I'm tired. I need some peace. So I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, Spirit says be, I don't even know how one would be social. How do you be social? Do I pass out balloons in a park? Like, how do I be social? I don't even know. I don't know. Is there a time limit? Is it 5 minutes a day? Is it 2 minutes? Like, what's the time? I don't know. I don't know how to be social. Well, let's see. Plenty of tarot messages for the collective. Maybe I'll Google it. I think I'm going to Google that. That's what I'll do. I'm going to Google, how do you become social? I'm going to Google it. Hopefully, I hope it's good. Oh, wait. Oh, something called Gemini just popped up. It said how to be social. And it popped up how to be social. Something just popped up on my screen. That's Spirit confirming. Oh. They're like, yes, as soon as you get off the social hour, Google it. Okay. Irene, thank you, Irene. Peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So you guys, everything is working out beautifully. There's no need to worry. And then we have Tara, White Tara Buddha, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations, and also chemicals. So avoid that. So some of you are going through some sort of a spiritual awakening. Coventina, purification. It's time to cleanse and detoxify your body and mind. And then we have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy changes in the occupants. So some of you may very well be going through a spiritual awakening. So lots of things can trigger a spiritual awakening. Some of you might, so everybody's different, right? So this may apply to some of you, this may not. I am not a medical doctor, so please seek out a physician if you're not feeling well. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so for example, let's say you're going through a spiritual awakening and every time you take a sip of caffeine, you're like, I don't know what's going on. Probably going through a spiritual awakening and your body's trying to re-regulate. So this happens to me about once a year where I can't drink coffee or any caffeine for about 3 to 4 months because Spirit is taking me to the next level. So for some of you, that could be what's happening. So, chocolate has caffeine in it. There's lots of things that have hidden caffeine in it, so be careful. So if that's your story, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Don't burst your belly. Seek out a physician to see what the appropriate amount of water is. Don't drink 13 gallons of water in 5 minutes. You won't make it. Now with peace, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Sometimes in life, conflicts have to happen for there to be peace. Sometimes people have to come to blows for there to be peace. So for some of you, that could be maybe something came to blows or it's about to, but then peace will be restored. So that's what is necessary. For those of you who have just come on, yes, I am drinking coffee out of a teacup. Purification. Oh, okay, yeah, with the sensitivity, be careful. Also, maybe certain perfumes, certain cologne, certain things don't smell nice to you anymore. That's also a sign of spiritual awakening. Could be a sign of, pregnancy, but yeah. But again, if you're not feeling well, please seek out a physician. Now, purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. We know how to do a detox on our body, right? Just start eating healthy. There's lots of ways to detox, stay away from certain things. So absolutely. Now, some of you need to detoxify your mind. Try not to watch violent things. Try not to listen to violent songs or toxic things, because whatever, as we know, music is mind control, right? I'm not telling you guys you can't listen to your favorite stuff, do it. But while you're in a sensitive energy like this or a need to purify, try to stay away from that. I know that not everybody likes to listen to all sorts of music. I know some people just stick to rap or just country or just rock, and that's fine. But branch out a little bit, something positive, some uplifting music, right? Try that. Or maybe silence is what you need. Maybe you don't need music. Maybe you literally need silence. Maybe read a book. You know, maybe hear about a courageous story. I was just a shorty giving game, which was formerly known as Yanni Bonnie B. You guys know I love me some Yanni. Yanni came on just before, I was listening to Yanni just before I came on here. So she's gone through what I would call a spiritual awakening. She may not call it that. So I respect everybody's thing. But she's, you know, she's more geared towards the church now, which is wonderful. I'm not saying she wasn't before, but maybe she wasn't so vocal about it. She, you know, because her channel's more of like gossip and trolling. I did not hear this story. Maybe you guys heard this story about the father and son that were in the middle of the ocean and the whale swallowed the son and then spit him back out. Huh. Like, what an uplifting story. You know, God is in charge. Anybody else would think that that boy was a goner. A whole whale swallowed this boy up and spit him back out, and he is just fine. Imagine being swallowed by a whale. I think we would all be like, you know what? It's time to go. Lord knows my intentions were good. You know, we'd all be like, that's it. It's it. The whale spit him back out. God has a plan for whoever that is. And we're all instruments and tools. And I think we all, most of us know this. How many times have you guys stepped in on something? Or if you hadn't gone and if somebody hadn't come and had a conversation with you, maybe you would have been hit by a car. Or if you know, if your car would have started that morning, you would have been on a plane that crashed. You know, there are so many ways in which God uses people to help save and block because you have a purpose. That boy's purpose may be something. My little brother, Jesse, that I know of personally, because he doesn't tell his business like that. He's not the type of person that's like, hey, guess what? You know, he's a guy and he's an Aquarius. So, I mean, they usually don't. But Jesse, that I know of, has saved at least 5 people's lives. At least 5. There was a boy named Jordan, openly posted this all over Facebook. So I'm allowed to speak on it because it's public. Jordan was over by the river in our town in upstate New York with like fishing, like supposedly fishing, but he had his gun with him. My brother Jesse decided to go fishing too. So they were over there, they were chit-chatting, just chit-chatting. Jordan later said that he was planning to take his life, that if Jesse didn't show up at that time and hang out with him for an hour, that he would have taken his life. This was like 8 years ago. Jordan has a family and children now. Unfortunately, this next one, he's no longer with us, but at least his family got to have him for about 15 years. When my brother was in high school with this boy, Jeremy is the boy's name. I'm not going to say his last name. Jeremy was really kind. He had some problems, but he was really, really kind.
That's a cool name.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
That is a cool name. So Jeremy was in high school, and I guess he was telling people he was going to take some pills. And everybody kind of laughed. Jesse left school, which was against the rules. You can't leave school property. Went to his house. He didn't open the door, kicked the door in. The family didn't like him. You know, the boy's family did not like my brother because, you know, we're a certain skin color. Kicked the door in, so he could have gotten a breaking and entering charge for doing that. And guess who was laying on the floor in the bathroom? Jeremy. Jesse called 911. The boy got his stomach pumped and he survived. Family didn't say thank you at all. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. To this day, never said thank you. It's fine. but there's several more stories that I know of, but I only know these stories because the people he saved told the story. Imagine how many other people he saved that didn't, and I'm not saying people should come out with it, like if they're struggling with something, but literally he was born in the right house, in the right family, in the right location, so that he could be an instrument to save lives. Maybe some of you don't realize that, but you are an instrument to save lives. You are an inspiration, and you are meant to be here to do really great things. Maybe you guys don't see what's my purpose? What's my purpose? Even if you've only saved one person, that was your purpose. And I think that's a huge purpose, right? I mean, there's firefighters that go out here and literally risk their lives and do pass away saving lives. That was their calling in life. I mean, it's just, yes, it's just, I could go on and on about this stuff all day because God is in everything, like literally in every single thing you do. But let's see. Anything else? Okay, Mau, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mau. You were called upon to help with environmentalism. So maybe some of you are, maybe you help with recycling, whatever that may mean to you. So I am going to try to get to 2 more decks and then we're going to close it down. I hope everybody is doing great out there. Hope life is good. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you guys have such an amazing day. So these cards are not for the week, so buckle up. There's probably going to be a shift in energy. We go to the Jerry Springer side now. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week, for the collective. Good morning, everyone. I will be saying good morning to everybody individually. Once I'm starting to end the live, because I cannot see your comments from this far away. Let's see. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week. Self-love, love yourself, loving you, taking back control, finally happy, being happy. So by you guys having self-love, somebody feels like you're being secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. So some of you are pulling away from people. Some of you are going your own way. And it's showing here that there are people that are very, very upset about this. They feel like you're being secretive. They feel like you're being sneaky. They feel like you're up to something. Oh, they're up to something. Because you pulled back your energy. You're just not interested in the drama. So just, who cares? Whatever they think, let them think it, right? And then we have hurting, crying, depressed, pain, sorrow. So somebody is hurting and depressed over you due to a power struggle. Maybe, I feel I'm not picking up relationship with this one. With these last 2 cards, I'm picking up karma. Yep. I'm picking up somebody who tried to assert power over you and it didn't work. This could be your boss, your supervisor, could be a family member, could be somebody in your neighborhood, could be somebody in your community, could be somebody at the gas station, could be a Karen. Whatever this is, somebody's upset because they couldn't do the harm to you that they were hoping to do. Now they're under spiritual attack, karma, divine intervention, facing their demons. So the universe is like, you know what? You've been out of control for long enough. Let me grab your ear. Come on, come on. So yeah, so somebody's been doing the most for too long and Spirit's like, oh, heck no, we're shutting this down today. Today. So somebody's reign of terror is over. They can't do anymore. Okay. So now let's do, I want to do these cards. I always try to keep these videos at like an hour because I just feel like it's a long time for you guys to sit and I could literally do this for hours. I love the Sunday Tarot messages. Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. An elder will teach you. An elder will teach you. Okay. Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim and wisdom is light as a feather. So let me get this one. So there is somebody wise. So an elder will teach you. So this could just be a wise person. There are a lot of young people that are very wise and they know all sorts of stuff. So this could be your own like teenage children, your own adolescent children. But it's saying that an elder will teach you. So there's something that you don't know. And then I am not a victim. So for some of you, like, you're not going to be a victim and you're not a victim. Somebody would like for you to be like, oh, the walls are closing in, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Wisdom is light as a feather. So some of you will be getting some information that you need real soon. You just need a little bit of it. Once you get this little bit of information to put all these things together, I am going to speak on something. I don't know if I should. I think I won't. Okay, so you guys are going to find out just like a little bit of wisdom. Yeah. And it's going to put all the pieces together. Don't you hate it when that happens? Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Mortality. Life is brief, bright, and beautiful, and for you to live, and yours to live. A moment of regret. Okay. Manage to be glad. Nature communication. So for some of you, nature is trying to communicate with you. Some of you are receptive and some of you are not receptive to this. Flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messengers. So the bird formations, if you go outside, or even if you're in there squawking, that's a sign of a warning or to pay attention, right? Feathers, depending on what color the feathers are. I literally had an op talking to me and I picked up a feather that was black and white right in front of them.
I just made it dry.
And I played it off like, oh, it's a black and white feather. So it was, that's basically saying no, especially if it's in front of someone.
Finally, I just made it dry black and white to make it for days, but I'm trying to put the window in.
I love that.
Look at all those windows.
Oh, you did such a good job. I love those windows. It's like know the duality of people. It's like saying that this person is not who they seem.
Oh, it's not open yet. The place is not
If you get a black and white feather on your own, it means something else.
The place is not
But
open.
if it's like in front of like if it literally landed in front of her and I picked it up and I was just smiling as she was talking.
The place is not called the Army Med School anymore.
And then we have, so.
It's not school anymore.
Oh, it's not a school anymore? What is it now? Is it the Cecil?
No, it's a Army Med School. I'll tell you why there's no playground, because there's no space for it, and Army Med people don't play on the playground.
You're right. I think they don't play on the swings. You're right. Okay, so this is your life to live, and you guys are living it to the fullest. So whoever I'm talking to, life is short, life is brief, and it's yours to live the way that you want to live. So some of you out there are living your life the way that you want to live, and don't you stop.
Hey, Mom.
Keep dancing to the beat of your own drum.
It was called it's called Florida. It's called the Army Med School, aka Florida.
The Army Med School, aka Florida?
Yeah, they took the letters off.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, that's, you see it supposed to be Florida, but now they took the letters off. We're not blessed.
He's definitely going to be an architect. He loves structures. He loves the windows in the buildings. He loves how it's made, what's on the inside. He is just.
Oh, it looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like.
Oh, interesting.
Look.
Oh, I love it. So we have a moment's regret, nostalgia, idolizing the past, fearing that they've made a mistake. So there is someone seeing you live in your truth, in your authenticity, and they are thinking to themselves, wow, I should have been on that team. I should have followed in their footsteps.
Oh,
I thought that these people were going the right way. No. Collective, that's the way to go. So there is somebody here that's in like major regret for not kind of seeing you for what you are. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions.
Hey, Bob,
So
that go toward outside of the Army Med School is the security guards. Those are where the security guards are, but they're not here right now because it's not open yet.
oh, I love that.
Because they're doing construction on it. It's not
Construction.
open. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
When there was no windows of it, that was when it was the original school, but now it's not the original school anymore.
It's not the original one.
Yeah. Back then they didn't have the windows. Back then they didn't have this or this.
I love how you changed it.
Now that's different. When you come in this town, goes to Los Angeles, home, if you see it like this, because they changed it a little bit different.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Sunday tarot messages.
There was no water tanks that day.
Oh, there was no water tanks that day?
And now they're in. Well,
Cool. Oh, I love them. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama. So there is some, yes, strange love. Powerful energy shift. Pink Lotus, a time for spirit, and Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. So somebody wants you guys to be stifled, bored, and stuck. This is how people see you. Marie Masquerade. So this card talks about somebody who is a peacock amongst pigeons. So you are a peacock, excuse me guys, amongst pigeons. There is somebody here. These pigeons are all like, oh my God, look at the peacock. Oh, their feathers are so colorful. Oh, I don't like them. Why don't they just paint it beige? So people, you are the talk of the town. You are the talk of the classroom. You are the talk of the community. They're gossiping. They're creating drama around you. This is what they're doing. They are stifled, bored, and stuck. So they hate you for the fact that you are Marie Masquerade. They hate you for this. Now we have Strange Valentine. Love is strange. So there is somebody here who, due to these people discussing you, obsessing over you, and telling your business, somebody's in love with you now. So they've caused someone to be intrigued and in love with you. So somebody who wouldn't otherwise, I guess, know who you are, notice you, due to whatever the gossip is, whatever that, it's caused somebody to be like, oh, Dulcinea. Like the Don Quixote, what is it called? Quixote? Yeah, where he was the guy on the horse. And then every time like he saw the, I'm not saying that this is, that you guys are broken down, you know, man or woman of the streets of the night. But you know the story of that. Like he saw this woman on the side of the road, half dead, and he's like, Dulcinea, I love you. Like that's the love of my life. But somebody who maybe did not really notice you like that, due to them, look, now somebody's like, Dulcinea, oh my God, that's the man or woman of my dreams. And then we have powerful energy shift. So you guys are going through yet another awakening or another shift. And it's saying it's a time for spirit. So pray, relax, lay around, do whatever you need to do to comfort yourself, because it's saying it's needed now. But you got somebody coming around to try to romance you due to everyone being like, look, it's a peacock. We're perfect pigeons over here. We're a group of perfect pigeons. Look at the peacock. Look at the bright feathers. Oh, we hate the peacock. Why can't peacock dim their light? Why can't peacock clip their feathers and be real small like us? Sunday tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week.
And it's just no disabilities, no different names like Woody or Neutron or Samson. And no toys over there, and no
Oh, they can't have anybody over at the Army Men place?
Just people that call are Jimmy Neutron, aka Richard Ramirez. Only people that have Jimmy Neutron, aka Richard Ramirez.
Richard Ramirez?
Yeah, over there. Only people that have that, they can go in the Army Men.
Oh no. This is a bike, an exercise bike. And you guys are like, what is that thing? It's not a cane, it's an exercise bike. I don't know, I just want to grab it because it's over here. I have a space issue. have a space issue, so I got to get on my fitness grind, and I don't own a pair of sneakers, so I've got a pole.
When I squeak, this noise happens.
Oh, it sounds like a bird.
It's very weird.
Yeah. So I use my pole because I own heels, right? And then I've got an exercise bike because you can ride that in socks.
Yeah.
But a treadmill, you have to have sneakers. So the treadmill is tucked away, but I got to exercise because I'm getting a little unpleasantly plump.
I have to exercise too.
Yes, you can, baby, but you got to be safe doing it. Okay, so this is what the cards are saying. Causing chaos and fights in your love connection. So for those of you that are in a relationship, somebody could be causing arguments and fights in your love connection. Now, on the other hand, there may be somebody that you like and they like you too. People notice that you two like each other, but you guys maybe haven't dated or anything, and there's somebody saying, don't look at them, don't say hello to them, don't blah, blah, blah,
Oh, nobody's allowed to film in
so there's drama going on with that.
Nobody's allowed to film in the
Army man?
School. Nobody's allowed to film in there.
Hating on your creativeness and your ideas. So someone is hating on your creativeness and your ideas. So they're very envious of everything that you have going on.
Very crazy.
Business rival cannot stand your grind and your hustle. So yeah, so somebody hates the creative ways that you grind, you hustle, you do your thing.
The kids are crazy in there.
Oh no, they're crazy kids?
Just like the homeless people. The homeless.
Oh baby. Sorry you're sick.
They're homeless and they're drunk.
The kids?
Yeah, they're kids.
Wait, kids can't drink?
Well, they're 18. They're a little bit as a grown up in there. Only kids that are like that can go in there.
Oh, so that's for the bad kids?
Yeah, the kids that
Oh yeah,
cigarettes.
you can't. Oh, they smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, you can't hang out with them.
No, I'm the security guard over there. The larger security guard.
Okay.
That the little action figure ones.
Okay. It says attempting to cause you to act out of character,
Well, I'm the
irrational
boss over
emotions,
there.
mood swings.
I'm the boss over there.
Oh, you are the boss.
Yeah.
So these weirdos this is what they're hoping. They're hoping to cause you to act out of character, be irrational,
Oh, there's bosses.
have
the
emotions
bosses are the
and mood
teacher over there.
swings. This is what they're hoping for you, but it's not working out. That's
bosses
their
are the
energy. So they want to project that.
The bosses are the teachers. Back then, when it had no this, it had there was just teachers. They say, hey, you can't go to different countries, and they made it bad, so they decided to close it down. And there's a lot of deaths at that school.
Oh.
So they decided to close it down.
Oh, I'm glad they closed it down. It sounds like a lot of drama.
Now it re-back open. So
we don't
it
need
was
any
called
drama.
So it was called the Fortnite, then they turned it back into the Army Med School.
I love that. As soon as I'm done with this, I can't wait to hear all about it.
So first it was the Army Med School, and then Fortnite, then
They change it back? Kind of like the Cecil. Stay on Main, Cecil, stay on Main, Cecil. Like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but it's not the Cecil. It's supposed to be the Cecil, but they took the letters, they took the letters off of the Cecil and turned it to the Army Med School.
Oh, I love that. Okay, they are recruiting haters. So your enemies are recruiting haters. So it's like they're trying to pull other people in to do more drama. It's cool. Lavender sage clears away negative thoughts, energies, harmonizes the mind, enhances intuition, inspires loving feelings. So even lavender extract, even lavender essential oils, even lavender, incense can do this as well. I love the lavender one. I love the cedar wood. I love the frankincense. I love it all. They talk about you behind your back. So like I've said before, I have 7 brothers, 3 sisters, lots of cousins. I've always been different. So I learned from like the age of like 7 to not give a damn what anybody thinks. I don't. Sometimes I wish I could, but I don't. But for those of you out there that are triggered by what I just said, for those of you out there who actually give a damn, this could be boot camp for you. In this world, you have to have a thick skin. No matter what you do, people are going to talk about you. No matter what you do, people are going to be haters. You know, people are very envious. So no matter what you could be, like, I literally take care of my kids, run my business, live my best life. Don't really talk to anybody, but I have piles and piles and piles of envious haters that obsess over me, people I've never even spoken to, have so much to say about me. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Okay. If that's, if that's what, that's what makes you happy, do it. As long as it's not crossing the line, say and do what you want to do. Like, whatever, sure, yeah, cool. I'm busy. I'm busy. But for those of you out there that this stuff actually affects you, offends you, and hurts you, look at it like this. Maybe you have a greater purpose and God needs for you to get that thick skin, especially if any of you are in the public eye, or maybe you have some, maybe you're going to marry somebody who's got some negative family members. Those are going to be your in-laws. You're going to need a thick skin. Maybe some of you, your kids are going to be unruly. You need a thick skin. You need to be able to handle combat. You need to be able to handle adversity and drama. So for some of you, you're literally in boot camp right now so that you can learn how to handle these things. So just, everything happens as it should. And I know people get so offended. They're like, Jamie, what do you mean? You guys know I grew up kind of rough, as most of you on here do. Everybody's got a story. Do you think if I hadn't had the upbringing that I had, that I could sit here right now and do what I do? Do you think if I had a mom that was, that I could have sat up here all these years and do what I do and handle all that I handle? Do you think if I hadn't had the upbringing I had, I could have handled my oldest son?
I can't believe there was a wasp in here.
No
yesterday.
way.
Do you remember that wasp in
No way. I would have crumbled like that.
I feel tired, but
I was built for war.
Or so fired.
I needed to
tired,
be.
Guys.
So I don't regret anything at all whatsoever, and I'm thankful for everything and every way everything went. Literally everything happens as it should. You guys might not think so, but it does. Everything happens as it should. So those of you out there that do not understand why certain things are happening,
oh, look how size that building is.
It's meant to happen. So that you can get strong to handle whatever is coming next. See, Cardi B,
look how beautiful it is now.
Was a little bit too close to yes people, or was too much in her little bubble.
I need to put more.
That's why she reacts to everybody. Yeah, she grew up in the Bronx. Yeah, she did this, but she knew how to handle her community. She's having a little bit more of a hard time handling the world. She reacts to everything. And I love me some Cardi, so I'm not talking crap. I do. I think she's very real. I think she's very raw. But even those of you out there that are not in the public eye, you might be thinking, why is she even responding to these people? Why does she even care? You need to get like that. Some of you have little clicks, little this, little that bothering you, annoying you. You guys need to get strong. Get strong, because wherever you're going next, you need that armor. You need to go through this boot camp so you can get there. Let these people say and do what they want.
What
of course,
not
do what they want.
What is a boot camp?
Boot camp is where the army and the soldiers go to get strong, where they train so they can be a beast.
Oh, that's inside here too. That's inside here too. But it's on this floor. It's on this floor. But down here is the classroom. Up here is the exercise place.
I love it.
And people are kind of skinny.
So just
like Mr.
for those of you that are hurt
like Mr.
by what's going on, of course, don't take no crap. I'm not telling you guys to be a punching bag.
If you're skinny like Mr. B, if Mr. B went there right now, if it was open, they say he needs to go on that side exercise because Skinny people cannot shoot. They will get shot in the head and get beat up by the people that are on the list to die.
Uh-oh. So guys, just keep in mind, somebody is trying to work on your solar plexus and your sacral chakras to mess with your self-esteem, to mess with your energy. So just do an energy clearing. I do feel like the energy is being sent right back to them though, but just keep that in mind. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now?
When I was in Army med school, there was no exercise place right here. There was none.
Okay, so this is what we have. We've got abundance. Positive mindset manifests gratitude and bliss and blessings. Due to your positive mindset, due to you having faith, due to you rolling with the punches, you got to keep going. You know what? You guys are manifesting major abundance. You're going on the next level of abundance. Now, I will say this. Do you guys ever see the people who are living under the bridge? They're happy. They got music playing. They're frying something up on their makeshift, grill. And you're like, damn, they're happy. I got a whole house. I got a fridge full of food. I got no hardships, and I can't find a reason to be happy. Happiness, positivity attracts positivity. Anger, envy, obsession attracts negativity. So nothing will go well for you. You know, something simple can make anybody so happy. So please be thankful for your small wins, because those small wins turn into bigger wins. Then we have the butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So maybe some of your triggers from before are no longer your triggers. Maybe what you thought you wanted before you don't want now. So just evolve. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So are there some things that you guys need to work on and heal? Have you already healed those things? Are there certain things, certain people that you're meeting that kind of trigger that?
There are going to be jail windows, because I think the jail windows...
Like the bars?
Yeah, like those bars. They're going to be jail windows, because so nobody bros kind of things.
So they can't throw things out the window?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
throwing things out the window is not nice.
So if they were on the treadmill, they slip off so they don't fall out like this.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Like that. So
that's a great idea.
Oh. It'll save their life.
It'll save their life. That's a life-saving measure. I love that. Blowing a kiss. Unconditional love, giving and receiving love, fairness, love, affection returned. So what some of you are doing is you're limiting your access. So maybe some of you have to maybe you have to put a limit on who you allow in your life and how close proximity they can get to you. You know, giving and receiving fairly. So if this person doesn't deserve you, you don't give them either, right? So just keep that in mind. What I was saying before was some of you might be like, this group of friends is not for me anymore. I used to be attracted to men or women like this, but I don't really like them anymore. I don't know. There's just something. You've changed, you've evolved, you know too much. You're out of the matrix, right? You're out of the matrix. If I see a man that's too flirty, I automatically feel grossed out. I'm like, okay, how many other girls did he flirt with before I walked in? I'm like, ugh. Gross. Where maybe before, 20 years ago, I would have been flattered by that. And yes, of course, age matters, right? But a guy that's kind of exclusive and isn't into everybody, to me, that's way more of a turn on. Way more. So this is the Relationship Archetype Oracle cards. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? The Runner. Avoided partners may avoid making long-term plans or talking about the future of your relationship. So some of you are a runner. And then we got the Overthinker, CEO of Jumping to Conclusions. I feel called out. The Rubber Band, Bachelor and Weak Boundaries.
What is that noise? Probably they got hurt.
I'm gonna see right now. I don't know. I don't want to go out and check in case it's nothing.
check. Probably they.
One second, guys.
They,
There's something going on outside my door.
Or maybe something got broken. That was their favorite thing. Or maybe they crashed and broke their tooth off and it hurt.
Oh, I think it's just like a little kid having a temper tantrum with their parents. It's no big deal. Yeah.
Wait, tell me what it looks like. Show me.
I didn't see it. It was in front of the other camera. I'm using the phone that this camera is connected to. Yeah, I think it's just a kid because it just showed the kids going outside. They're just having a temper tantrum. Okay, so for some of you, the X-Files, dating history reporter, twin flames, life self-teacher. Okay, so for some of you, you are a runner. Like you jump to conclusions. Every little thing you're like, oh my God, okay, yep, not doing this. That's the part where I say I feel attacked because I'm a runner and the overthinker for sure. Maybe some of you guys are like that too. You're like, oh no, hell no. I see a little bit of a tiny little bit of a red flag poking out. Nope, done. So somebody, rubber band, bachelor and week boundaries, the X-File, dating history reporter. So this could be somebody who's like, my ex did this, my ex did that, my ex. And then we have this person, they're in a relationship, but they forgot. Twin flames, life self-teacher. So twin flames are not forever. Twin flame kind of gets you to the next level. You learn your lessons through them, and then you move on to the next step, right? So for some of you, you guys will be encountering any one of these people, or this could be you, right? All right, so I'm going to go and say good morning to everybody that commented. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I also have spell work on the second page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. The social hour is from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. The links are in my website on the third page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. It's first come, first serve. So if you guys pre-order, you'll be first when you get to the social hour at 9 p.m. Central Time Zone, just for, if you guys care about the time management. Because some of you might be on like your lunch break or whatever break at work, or you don't have much time and the list kind of gets long. So it's first come, first serve. So if you've ordered first, you're first on the list, right? All right, guys, jamiezebra23.com to top for now. Love you long time. I will be saying good morning right now. You guys are catching the tail end of this. Just, respect my privacy.
Ow.
And
Ow.
Please don't show up on my doorstep. I'm not angry with anyone. Just, I mentioned this in the first part of the video. Just, respect my boundaries. Thank you. Okay. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning, Z Nux. Good morning, Luna Dia. Is Luna Dia moon day? Does that mean moon day?
Yeah.
Is Luna the moon, or is it the world? No, I think Mundo is world, right?
Yeah, Mundo.
Okay. Good morning. Keep putting things just keep being put back further and further along. Oh, sorry, Brandon, that's happening. Hey, Caramel. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Goalie Libby. Thank you, Goalie Libby. Hello, Kiki. Hey, Markia. Oh my gosh, Markia, I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing so good. Oh, Markia.
What happened, Mom? What happened?
I will tell you after the live because I don't want to rehash anything hurtful that maybe she forgot for a second. Okay, divinely guided. Okay, I really do need a job pay for school, but I feel like I haven't been working. Could you contact Markia? You've had like a major hardship and you're so young. Markia, do you think that you could contact legal aid in your area, or even go to Catholic Charities and speak to a caseworker? because you are, you know, your situation is not a good one, you know? And I think anybody could be sympathetic. To your situation. Everybody, please pray for Markia. She's a young person in this world on her own. And I think most of us on here are parents. And if it was our kid, we would want, oh gosh, I don't want, sorry, Markia. Sorry.
Are you crying?
Sorry. Just Markia, I hope you get a job. Sorry, Markia. Sorry. Sorry.
I cry like that when I miss my baby's dad and blew away.
Sorry, Markia. Sorry. I hope I'm not triggering you. Sorry.
Ow, my arm.
I just can't imagine. If it was my kids, I could not imagine.
Yeah. Careful.
But I think about you often, and I want to reach out, but then I don't want to re-trigger something or remind you if you even forgot for 5 minutes, you know? Sorry, Markia. My brother was going on a trip team, but he didn't end up going. People that went up. Oh, Markia.
Oh my God. What?
Hey, lady CDDS. Markia, thank God he didn't go. Markia wrote, my brother was going on a team trip, but he didn't end up going. But the people that went ended up in a bus accident.
Oh,
These were young kids. Some didn't make it. Markia, that was God stepping in because you do not need any more tragedy in your life. Oh, Markia.
Is that what happened?
I'm so that, you know, that was your mother. That was your mother stepping in and watching out for your brother.
Was that the story of what happened to him?
Oh, Markia, that was your mother out here protecting you, for sure. Oh, Markia, what a blessing. Hey, Wendy, that's right. You will not be defeated. Hey, Shaniqua. Oh, Moon Day. Okay. Moon Day. Okay, okay.
Moon Day is a weird day.
Good morning, Tony. Sorry, Markia, for getting emotional.
Yeah, sorry.
But try to see if you can talk to a caseworker.
No.
And I'm going to end it so that I don't get overly emotional. A long time person that was on my channel for years and years since I started my YouTube channel, there was a tragedy that happened, and Markia is only 19 years old. That's all I'm going to say. So please keep Markia in your prayers. She's a young person on her own out here. You know, it's a bad time in the world, and you know. All right, guys, Jamie Super 23.